Real trap shit.
What about second breakfast?
You can't keep getting away with this!
What about second breakfast?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What up, GM? Mic was muted. It's starting off right. Starting off wrong. GM. Shot out of a cannon. What's going on? I was up until like 3 a.m. looking at charts. I'm exhausted and invigorated at the same time. GM to you all. Welcome to Second Breakfast. Routine sip, routine ASMR sip for all of you tuning in or watching the VOD later. The last 2 days have been madness, absolute madness. I also realized my Spotify is not picking up. It has not been working in OBS. It works for the opening scene. It does not work when I switch cams. So let me get some vibes up real quick. Hold on. See if this works. Hopefully you guys can hear something in the background. We're gonna play the Wanderers lo-fi on YouTube. And yeah, I mean, hell of a last 48 hours. So as always, you know, NFA, right? Not financial advice. Anything you hear on here, we're just a bunch of idiots. So please do not take anything that we say literally and make decisions based off of it. But if you want to YOLO a bag, we're not going to hate you for it, right? We're not going to hold it against you. Let's get on over to what we all want to talk about, right? This is the state of the market right now. Joe BODEN took over yesterday. Absolutely sent it. And as you can see, everyone else has taken the same note. Everyone, Sydney Swine and Vladimir Putin, Andrew Andrew Teet. I don't even know how these are performing in comparison. I have no idea. State of meme coin frenzy market. Oh my fucking God. And yeah, did I have BODEN? I absolutely did. Did I 10x $130? I absolutely did. I'm not going to brag about it, but I sold the moment that I saw some of these copycats, because in my head, I'm thinking rationally, right? I'm trying to think rationally. And I'm seeing all these different copycats, and I thought, same company might be making these coins. Clear rug in my head. Clear rug signal. Get your shit out, move it to another bag. I swapped to WIF with not a bad move. And then Ansem tweet, and then Low DeFi tweet, and then NSF tweet. Everyone in, fucking cruising. Miss the party, man. Miss the party. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you miss the party. Hey, what can you do? What can you do? But for those of you that got generational wealth, congrats to you. It seems as if this market is just warming up, but you know, we'll look at the BTC charts in a second here too. CoinDesk just this morning wrote this article, a token with the ticker BODEN, as you all know, based on US President Joe Biden, of course, rose by 830% in a 6-hour period on Wednesday morning. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are taking risks out there, hats off to you. Be careful, protect your bags, maybe peel some off, you know? But if this is actually creating wealth for you, if you're able to pay off debts, that's incredible, man. I do want to get into the ideology behind meme coins in a second too, and why they could potentially be pumping. I think there was a really good thread by Kells, and I want to get into that. But let's also talk about this, of course. I wish I could close this panel here, but either way. 10 a.m. yesterday, absolute elation. And then the panic. And then the sell-off. And then absolute rock bottom, dropped to 61.4. Holy shit. Quite the recovery, though. So it is amazing to see the level of support. Pumping it back up to 66.7 now. And there's your month view. Like, absolutely ripping, man. ETF doing wonders for us. Really, really crazy. Down on the day so far, not a big deal though. But yeah, I mean, you saw like meme coins also are almost exactly tethered to people rotating BTC. So everything took a shitter, even the shitters. And if you bought down here, also great opportunity. So keep your head on a swivel, right? Like, you don't necessarily have to panic sell, but if you got to cover your ass, of course, keep an eye. But yeah, I mean, I I feel like this has all the makings to be an incredibly incredibly frothy couple of months here, on the tail of the ETF coming up with the halving, which is in 46 days here, as you see, which has been a major catalyst for growth in the past too. So who knows, man? We might be at NFT NYC in pure euphoria mode. I hope that's the case, but it will be interesting to see what the sentiment is, because this feels very, very similar in a lot of ways to how 2021 was. Let's switch over to this thread, which I thought was really, really good. I would highly recommend you guys follow Kel. Appropriate amount of trolling on his account too, so don't take everything literally. But I thought this thread was like really well put together in terms of everything that's happening right this very moment. So the next L1 trade, the meme coin super cycle, right? The attention economy, if you will. Oh, can I not click on this? I'm not logged in. I'm Brave. That's such a bummer. Oh, I hate that. Why would it do that? Well, either way, you should check that out. Let me see if I can pull up the actual. Maybe I can pull up the actual image. He refers to a handful of posts. He refers to a handful of coins in the article as well. I do have an image that I think is particularly relevant. I'm going to just send it to you. I use Brave because Arc browser shits the bed whenever I have OBS open, and I was not prepared for being logged out of Twitter. That's on me, guys. That's on me. Here, I'm sending the image over, and then we'll pop it into Brave really quickly. So, okay, here we go. This is the sort of like hype cycle chart, and the sort of psychology that people are associating from crypto to meme coins currently is, 2013 being the realization or proof of crypto. And then somewhere within that track between 2013 and 2017, around 2015, you have like, okay, this is an actual viable opportunity for making money, securing bags, place for storage of wealth. And obviously, with the advent of smart contracts too, people are actually seeing a lot of utility. And I think they're saying the same thing here, which is proof of meme coins in 2021 with Doge, Sheep, and all that. More so, I know Doge has been around for a while, but seeing this sort of like percolation of meme coins. And now we're in this phase where people have realized in the last year that meme coins can be a gold mine with Dog with Hat and others. Pepe, of course, has been around for a long time too. And they're rotating bags into it. So this sentimentality, this psychology around meme coins actually being a sort of like viable path for wealth and wealth distribution is essentially on track here, at least conceptually. So I thought that was an interesting tidbit in the thread. But if you go to KelXYZ_, if you go to their Twitter account and you look at the pinned tweet, this is the pinned tweet. So I highly recommend the full thread. But that's not the only reason why we're here. We are here to talk about all things parallel as well. Let's just look at a few more of these before we jump over to parallel content. WIF over 2 as of, where was the breaking point? Beautiful thing to see. All right, around 2 a.m. is when it crossed 2:05 a.m. And I mean, holy shit. Holy shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Where I'm looking at total supply. Okay. 2.2 bill. Pretty wild, man. And it's still fucking rocking. That's the thing. It's still rolling. Look at all that. Look at all that volume, baby. So that's cool to see. Pepe is interesting. I know a lot of people are hoping that it actually does the great flippening. Flips Sheeb Doge, and others. I mean, from a meme perspective, what is more synonymous with memes than the Pepe brand? Whether or not Matt Fury likes that, but I feel like it can only make everything that he does more valuable at this rate. But yeah, this is crazy too. So it had a significant. Yesterday was your entry point, honestly. If you wanted to get into Pepe, there was I couldn't because fucking gas fees were $150 to swap. I mean, I could have, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I've been trying for the last 36 hours to swap into Pepe. NFA, of course. And then, we gotta check the upper deckies. The upper deckies absolutely sending it. Holy shit. Zin flying as well. So yeah, these are some of the ones that are on my watch list just because there's a lot of trolling. There's a lot of culture that is sort of like amassed around these particular tokens. Zin also sort of aligning with the Gen Z crowd that might be getting into crypto for the first time. You're sort of like retail buyers, if you will. I would imagine they would sort of adhere themselves to a name that they're familiar with, but who knows? And yeah, that's a spicy chart as well. But as always, what we'll do is we'll get over to, let me see, parallels. And if there's no one in the chat, it's all good. We will still send it. Here we go. And we are in. And we are in. I just have to make sure that. Yep, okay. I was checking the stream to make sure that everything is appropriately showcased, because in the past I've forgotten to switch. And you know what we'll do? We'll just do, what do we want to do? Yep, there we go. Perfect. This is definitely the shill zone money. Welcome to the shill zone. Welcome. Yeah, dude, when is that coin you shilled me going into the absolute fucking stratosphere? Shit, the bet zone, yeah, probably. That's more likely, brother. That's more likely. Okay. Well, as always, we'll start off with our Prime Wiki recap. Thanks to our friends at Prime Wiki for always putting this on. Lido, Sean, Goldie, and Goldie came through and hosted the symposium this weekend for one of our panels, and that was really fun. So, anyways, we'll run through this. Open beta is live, as you guys know. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming. The attention cycles. No one understands the attention cycles better than the parallel team. What does that mean? That means the drumbeat of activity. You roll something out and you continuously put out hooks for your community and for your players and for your user base. And you might roll something out 1 week, like open beta, and then you might have 10 other things planned ahead. So if you think that they're slowing down, they're not. They're just ramping up. There's some exciting things on the forefront. I think we might even see some exciting updates today. I don't know if those rumors are true or not, but yeah, I think there is no one better in the Web3 space. While it's not a Web3 game, right? It is Web3 based in some ways, but in the Web3 space, there is no studio and company doing it better from the perspective of building and keeping us all anticipating what the next thing will be, and then always delivering on whatever the next hype thing is, consistently breaking the paradigms and really like leading the charge in the way that they do this. And that's why we're here. That's why we're having these conversations. And this is why we've been on stream talking about Parallel for the last 3 years. But it's really exciting. Open beta is finally here. You do not need referral links for your friends. They just have to go to parallel.life/play, download the game client. If you know people that want to play, just direct them there. And then I believe Steam, Epic, other listings of that sort are coming. I'm pretty sure Kalos said that on Saturday when we talked to him for the symposium. So if that's a comfort zone for some people as opposed to downloading a native game client, that might be a good entry point as well. So that's coming. And yeah, this as Prime Wiki says here, it's been a historic week for Parallel, and season 1 of the open beta has officially begun. And so the battle pass now includes legendary universal card Gosan, the Viper of, is that Ceres? Is that how you pronounce that? Ceres, a sort of Greek-esque name. And then there's a bunch of patch notes. So if you go to Prime Wiki and you hit the news navigation and you're led to this article, there's a link here for patch notes. Also, there's a patch notes link in the Parallel Discord, and that gives a deep dive, a breakdown of all the things that they included within the particular patch that is open beta. New cosmetics, of course. Also, I don't know if you saw those brand cosmetics that they shared yesterday. That shit was hot. They're having people vote on which new brand skin we wanted. They look sick. Prime emissions were also updated, and the global emissions were increased. They're increased by 15%. So I don't know does that mean, maybe someone in the chat can let me know. I thought they were previously at somewhere around 30% in total for global emissions. Does that mean that they're at 45 to 50 now? Maybe someone can confirm in chat. That'd be good. Highest rank modifier increased. That's cool. Prismatic key modifier increased as well. We're going to circle back to priming. So this is, full circle here. We get the news, and then we'll look at the analytics on priming.xyz, and we'll actually see how much these key assets have been moving. It is fairly significant. Crafting had been adjusted as well. That's your scraps. I know some people were saying it's a bit much in terms of some of the cost. But I mean, dude, you guys, some of you guys are sitting on thousands of cards, apparitions. So I don't know what you're complaining about. Maybe play more. How about that? Why don't you play more and then you can whine later? Cinematic biome test. We'll get to that in a second. That shit was crazy. A little Marlowe teaser. As Kalos is telling us, there will be a aspect to tournament mode where you will be required to answer a little skill-based question from Marlowe to release your prime rewards via tournaments. So they had a little teaser video there. Cool way to confirm that you're a human being. I like that. And then big news on the ambassador side for the ambassador program. Hats off to Fitch, Bunny Hopper, Thea, and as of the other day, Tyler. And I know Fitch and Tyler are going to be on stream with OpenSea, I think it's OpenGG maybe, playing the game, talking about the game. So go to Tyler's account or Fitch's account, and I'm sure that's pretty close to the top of the timeline, talking about that event, and that'll be a fun one too. Tyler was on the other night testing the stream too, and he had a lot of viewers. And then thank you for the call out, guys. Appreciate the inclusion here. Yeah, we had a full weekend. We Saturday and Sunday, we had panels aligned all weekend long. We had live coaching. We had big giveaways. Thank you to Arev. Thank you to Kalos and Cold Plunge. And Mick, that's right. Mick added a little bit more to our prize pool. So yeah, that was really fun, man. And if you have not listened to it, you can go to our YouTube channel. You can go to any of our channels, honestly. It is also on our X account. You can see the VOD there, and Twitch. The only difference is with YouTube, we actually cut up the sessions into chapters. So you can skip around and see the chapters a little bit more easily. I would recommend, if you have not listened, you sort of isolate the inside look, which was our first conversation day one with Kalos. A lot of alpha for not necessarily just open beta, but Colony. Like a lot of talk about Colony. I think you guys will be really excited about that. The deep lore session with Goldie, Madprof, Pavel, and we had Oscar Marr. That was really fun. And the Prime discussion was really great as well. Actually, they're all great. What am I talking about? I was going to single out Inside Look and Bonds. If you only had time for two, do those two. But they're all so jam-packed with information But yeah, the Prime discussion was awesome. We got little tiny leaks on some details, aka Echelon talking to games we all know. They didn't redacted. They didn't say, but that was cool. Wider audience discussion with Ali Straza, Tyler, and Desi and us. That was a great discussion. I feel like we could have talked for 3 hours, honestly. Live coaching session was in the Discord. It's actually not on the YouTube, so that was like a private session. But Muka, Cobra, and Kavak killed it. Muka had a great sort of format for that discussion. And yeah, they provided wealth of information. So if you ever need help, reach out to Exile, reach out to Devmons. They do a lot of coaching. Muka especially has done a lot of coaching and continues to. And then Sunday we started with live coaching with the Tilt Gang, and that was in the Discord, not recorded on YouTube. Then we had our community tools discussion with all the community tools that are currently built within the Parallel ecosystem, the bonds discussion with the current guilds, and then we wrapped it up with some live play. Colony Alpha, we'll talk about that in a second too. And then media coverage list. Yeah, we're getting a lot of folks that are starting to talk about open beta, which is really, really exciting. So you're seeing that sort of kick on. And yeah, man, bunch of other stuff. Visualizer music, starter decks are back. They are the same starter decks from the summer. They are not competitive. I think you can certainly use them. There might be even tournaments that are based solely around starter decks to kind of even the playing field. But if you are getting them with the assumption that you could take them, bring them into the game client, and they will be competitive, it's just not the case. So that's just something to keep in mind as you sort of get into that. I do think it's a really healthy way to start to augment your existing NFT decks, though. Very cheap. You could probably get that money back just by winning a handful of games, honestly. So I think that's a net positive. But yeah, if they can augment your existing 40-40 deck, or if you want to get to 40 cards within your deck, this is a really easy and good way to do that. Also, I just peeked over at the Discord. I see a bunch of you guys in there. Sorry for talking your ears off. I didn't know anyone was here. But we're going to keep riding. We're almost through this list. And then we'll circle back to the Discord and have a chat with everyone that's in there. But Paragon's DAO Prime Buy-ins, the Paragon's Epicenter. It's a series of Prime buy-in tournaments for competitive players. And the first Epicenter will be hosted on Friday, March 15th in just 9 days. 3 tournaments, 3 time zones, Asia, EU, North America. That's awesome. Pay 1 Prime on base. That's great. It's also on base. Keep gas low. And yeah, can enter for your chance to compete for Prime. GDC conference is coming up. Yeah, the acronym's backwards, but you guys get it. That is from March 18th to the 22nd. Orphan's actually going to be out there. So if any of you guys are out there, make sure you look for the gentleman with the button-down shirt and yeah, give him a shout. But there's a lot of good games that are going to be there. I know we were talking to the guys at Arbo. They're going to be there. Animo's going to be there. It's going to be a lot of amazing Web3 games at GDC. So definitely sounds like a worthwhile visit. And then card replication. I don't think I've seen this, actually. In open beta, card replication is positioned to capture more Prime than ever before. Across the board, cost reductions. Enable the sync. Okay, I didn't realize that they're reduced. Full thread here. I'm not going to click on it now, but yeah, that's incredible. And then Kalos being Kalos, sharing the goods. Came Geller in chat. Antane abs. That's correct, dude. That's correct. You already know the fucking vibes, man. All right, I wanted to go back to 2 things. I wanted to go back to this one. Yup. Okay. Let's do this for sure. Hopefully the sound doesn't absolutely blast your ears out. I'll turn it down a little bit. Isn't this the most gorgeous thing ever, aside from Twitter compressing the shit out of it? Honestly, I should have pulled up the YouTube video. Music is fire. Animations is fire. It's a movie. It's an actual movie. We've gotten so many high quality trailers lately, it makes one wonder if we are getting a movie. No video? My bad. Hold on. Let's start it over. Money Plane saying there was no video. I forgot to... Here we go. Forgot to hit the scene. Are we back, boys? So fucking back. We're so fucking back. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Sort of geometric pattern that's appearing everywhere too. Is that? I mean, I've seen that in the mycelium veil and stuff like that, but Cathari versus Earthen. Who was that soldier at the beginning? Was that a Markolian soldier or is that a Cathari soldier? Hold on. It looks Cathari. It looks Cathari. Okay. I was wondering if there's like three parallels that were mixed into one here, into one video. Yeah, that shit's crazy. It does make one wonder if we're getting a video given how much high quality stuff we've gotten out of them lately. All right, cool. I'm going to check in with the Discord real quick. What do we got? What do we got here? Am I missing anything?
Yo.
What up? Hi,
Not
Cole.
much. Hello.
GM.
Great stuff as usual.
Thanks, bud. How's your morning going?
Good. Went for a run actually today.
Nice, dude. I need to do more of that.
Dude, you were the touch grass. You were like a what's it called? You were telling everybody to touch grass, so it seems like you're on it.
No, I just need to follow my own advice. Is what's going on. What's going on, everyone else? Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging. Any news, Cold? Anything you want to share with the gang before I get into analytics?
Well, I don't know. Meta, are you here? Meta regular?
He is. I
are
see
you
him.
In the chat? Is he mic'd up?
I'm here.
Are you mic'd up, bro?
Oh, baby.
I am.
Mic'd up.
Are you mic'd?
Hey, yes, I am. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're just fucking with you.
It's funny that you ask actually, because we did want to just like steal the mic for a second.
Okay. Sure.
Um,
Have it.
Meta, do you?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I'll odd color after.
So I'm just pulling up. I don't want to mess up. But
I'm
yeah,
nervous.
I'm really nervous right now. But yeah, a few weeks ago now, we gave away the first bounty.
Yeah, Olivec.
And yeah, for Olivec, and so that was cool. And then you did us a huge solid and actually like clipped out that thing so we could tweet it, which made my life a lot easier. But we have our second winner to announce.
Dang.
So I don't know if you can hear that. It's my drum roll.
It's pretty faint, but the sentiment is there.
Yeah, so we for the second bounty, and again, as a reminder for people who don't know, it's just we have the grants program that's more it's for bigger ticket items, like for example the thing with ChainSafe for Sanctuary. Obviously that's a huge undertaking, and it's something that takes a lot of back and forth. But this like mini grants or bounties program is just to like give a shout out to people that are doing great stuff in the ecosystem. And so another project that has really been crushing it on all fronts is Paralink.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, Paralink is the second ever winner of a bounty.
Amazing.
And yeah, they've been absolutely crushing it and working really hard. And so we just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, for anybody who hasn't checked them out, Meta, what is the what's the
Paralink.gg?
Yeah,
Paralink, and they just have like a super intuitive and clean deck builder. It's built, and they seem I think on the weekend symposium they had some some other plans cooking. So yeah, we're excited to sort of see them on their journey here. So yeah, congrats to the Paralink team.
Yeah, man. Great work, guys. It was fun talking to those guys too. So
Yeah, they're
hell
super chill.
Super chill. Chillers.
Super chill.
Chillers
Major
Anonymous.
chillers.
That's awesome.
The
So this
chillest.
is, I mean, you guys rolled out the last bounty merely, I feel like it was 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. So is the goal, is this the cadence that you guys have been thinking about for bounty rollouts?
Yeah, well, right now we have one other winner in mind. And
yeah, I think the cadence is typically like 3 or 4 per quarter, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
I think we're at the end of the quarter, so maybe that's why it's a little bit quicker. But yeah, we can. We're hoping to get around 3 to 4. And I think last time we announced the first one, you had mentioned community feedback. You know, I think that's a great idea. Maybe we can use this as a forum for that. Maybe we can like set up an email that
that'd be great.
can hit up, or in the Discord channel where someone can
an email.
I don't know.
Email.
Call in our Echelon landline.
Yeah, can you send us a fax?
That's
with your feedback.
I'm sorry, that was my boomer in me.
We're here to keep you young, Meta.
Send word by pigeon, and we can figure out if they fit.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I love that. Well, once you guys work that up, we'll be happy to share that out.
Yep, we got one more in mind. You're going to be excited about the next one, right? Okay. You specifically is all I'll say.
Okay, I'm excited about all of them. I think they're great. I love this initiative too.
It's especially exciting for you.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Sick. Thanks, guys.
Sorry to steal the mic, but you did ask if we have the announcements, and it just so happened we did. So
yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Have it. Perfect. Thanks for hosting.
Always. All right, we'll get back into analytics. So this weekend had the symposium. One of those discussions was the bonds discussion. Meta, you killed it. Thank you for hosting that. I went back and rewatched the whole session yesterday, actually. Chock full of information. Very sexy screens from Echelon as well. So if you have not seen it, you should go rewatch it. And we had Lunchtime from Midnighters. We had Fitch from Inverse. We had Bounty from Exile. We had Flap Jackson from PDAO. Cersei was sick, but he was going to be there. And I don't think I missed anyone, did I? But we were talking about how bonds work, what the goal and aim of the guilds is, how each guild has sort of formulated themselves and what they're aiming to do as they continue to scale. And then also what can be expected of bonds as you start to lend out assets. And speaking of which, assets themselves will be what sounds like lendable. And it sounds like the Echelon team here, you guys feel free to opine if you'd like, but it sounds like the team is figuring out ways to simplify the experience when it comes to actual asset lending. But if, for instance, you were to lend 10 cards out of someone's 40 cards, the thinking there would be you would get 25% of the total emissions because you are, of course, lending a quarter of the cards that they have in their 40-40 set. But prime keys, overclock keys, galaxy, all this, they would also be lendable. There's some complexities when it comes to lending a prime key and key framing and all that sort of stuff that they're still working through. But yeah, that was something that I wasn't necessarily sure of before that conversation, and then after that conversation, it became clear. So Prismatic has been rocketing. I know that volume extremely healthy on all of these. Let me see. What do we minimum ask? Let's do minimum sale actually. And by minimum, I mean average. Got to click that. All right, cool. So yeah, your average sale for the last month at least has been 0.53 for the prime key, which I feel like is really slept on actually. I mean, it just allows you to stack so many more keys. Let's see what the last week is. Yeah, Prismatic is the most popular of this week. We know that for sure. Does anyone remember? It was because of the patch that this has been skyrocketing. Let's go back to that actually. I want to see the
I think it went up 20%.
20%.
Something like that.
That was it. Yeah. Prime bonus from wins with the prismatic key selected parallel has increased from 35% to 50% based on the patch notes. That is significant. There you go. That is why. And
Yeah,
so
I think what also is nice there is that you get more people playing different different parallels, and I think it's per user, so it's not like it's global. So
Okay.
the chosen parallel is different.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's amazing. So like, let's go back to minimum ask, and just take a look at those numbers. I mean, it's pretty affordable still considering. And we have all the other keys here too. We have the Planetfall keys in this list as well. It is the cheapest, and that well, I'm actually kind of surprised it's still at 0.12. That's wild. And then yeah, your prime key is sitting at 0.75, gravity key 0.14. But let's go back to last month. Yeah, prime key saw the most volume, it appears, at least in terms of its increase. Yeah, phenomenal. So assets are getting the love that they deserve. And, I think there's still some steals here, especially considering what we just learned about the prismatic key for this patch and what's revealed from the bonds discussion of this past weekend. And also, Meta teased out that they're hoping to get bonds out as soon as the end of the month. TBD, maybe the timeline changes a little bit, but if that's true, that means that people within those guilds are going to be able to lend out this stuff immediately. So I don't know, might behoove
End of
you-
next month.
and then next month. I'm sorry.
Boo.
Immediate sweat forming on his brow.
Heavily disclaimered, by the way. Things are, but we are getting closer, and yeah, we can confirm we are cooking up the ability to borrow and lend out assets. So I think that's going to be huge.
Just speed it up a little bit, all right, man?
Yeah, what are you guys doing over there?
Yeah, bro.
All right, cool. That's awesome. Thank you for clarifying. Let's see. Where's the most volume in total? That's what I want to find out. Oops. Okay, it is prime key overall. I was trying to see if there's any other cards that are actually competing with these assets. Cathrexamine is right above the gravity key for the last month. 3.5 Ethereum in total volume. Spider Drone, also extremely popular. That's interesting, as is Wong and Salvation. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Minimum asking price. Holy shit. That's for the... Wow. That's PS15. That's probably why. Good stuff. Let's look at the activity. Very nice. Yeah, we're seeing some sales today. Incredible. So yeah, things are picking up. I know the Parallel team has some updates potentially this week, so you can keep it locked there and see what they have in store for us. I don't think I have much else, guys. This is a pretty quick and easy one. Let me see if I have any other... Do I have any other tabs open that are relevant? I don't think so. Nope, that was it. Quick and easy one. Congrats to Paralink. Well-deserved, guys. EPs, thank you for sharing. Anyone else have anything they want to share? I mean, this is open forum. Like, you guys can, lean in. If anyone has anything to share, guild side, I don't know, Vinci, if you have anything at Tilt. Torty, if you want to tell us that Shroud is superior.
Torty is always, dude. Torty, your tweets are always cracking me up with like turtles doing stuff. It's just so funny. Like what did you post like the ladder climb and like the little turtle like climbing up a wall like Spider-Man?
Was it the Neve with the turtle?
Oh yeah, that too.
That was a classic.
Just banger after banger.
Where
And
does this
I
guy
can't
find
believe
the
your
time?
tweet. You did get more love on the tweet like after the Japanese game client dropped for like the video of it. You were like game Japan with like the the neckbeard guy who's just really excited and I was like, dude, that's just such a good tweet. Like, why didn't it get more love? I was really rooting for it.
Torty for president.
For real.
Yeah, that's right. The Japan teaser tweet. That's huge. Absolutely massive, man.
Yeah. I saw some people saying too that I think some of the cards that were shown were Planetfall cards. So like maybe the functions of them were leaked, like if you can speak Japanese, but I don't know. I didn't look into it any further. I don't know. That might be hearsay, but some people were saying so. So Vinci, call your Japanese friend and get him to look at it.
Wait, Vinci, tell us more. I gotta translate it. Holy shit. You're getting the alpha here, boys. You're getting the alpha here. Oh, baby. All right. Tell us, give us a little sneak peek. Other news, I actually totally forgot. I skimmed over this. When we chatted with Kalos on Saturday, he gave us some sauce on Colony, which some of you might be privy to, but I thought was really interesting was that they're using multiple LLMs dependent on the speciality. So I had no idea that they were actually like stacking LLMs to do particular tasks. And oh, here we go. Vinci with the tweet. Let me see. Is this gonna work? Oh no. No, it opened Arc. Fuck. Here. Let's do this. I'm gonna open it in Brave so you guys can see it. Let's see. Arigato gozaimasu. Here in the comments. Oh yeah, that's the worst part about Brave is like I'm not logged in right now. Fuck. Shoot a screenshot if you don't mind. But yeah, on Colony, yeah, multiple LLMs. If you do not have an avatar, you can still play. So it will work much like the TCG. They're not going to gate people from not experiencing Colony, but you will be incentivized if you do have. There we go. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Overclock. This card can only be included in your deck if your Paragon is a Rack Combat Overseer. Hidden effect below. Oh shit. I love the Paragon specific cards. That's cool. Yo, Vinci with so many teasers here. Okay, upgrade card, another Ogden Core. Unit gains defense. Upgraded units gain aftermath, deal 1 damage to all enemy units. That's cool. Upgraded. Okay, unit gains defense. Upgraded unit gains aftermath. Wow. Oh my God. This is the best. I mean, I love this shit. This is the best part of being in a game community because the amount of work the lengths people go to find just a little nugget of information for what's to come. This is the most exciting stuff. All right, vehicle. So it's mostly like Ogden Core, it looks like. Overclock muster. This unit attacks the enemy unit with the lowest health, hidden effect below. Wow, okay. And that's a 5 cost. I wasn't actually looking at these costs. These are 5, 4, 5. Can't see the cost on this guy. Is that a 4? I can't tell. Huh. Overclock recycle. This card can be included in your deck if your Paragon is John. Hope John notices me. Let's go. The Bumblebee. That's sick. Recycle equals salvage. Right. Okay. We only got 4 for that 1 second screen leak. I mean, that's pretty good, man. You got 4 out of that 1 leak. That's incredible. I love it. Thank you for doing that work, and thank you for sharing it, Vinci. So good. All right. So you guys are seeing your first sneak peeks of card functions for Planetfall here on Second Breakfast. Thanks to Vinci for the detective work. Incredible. That's awesome. All right. So now the metagamers, now you can really start to formulate some ideas around these Ogden Core decks. So cool, man. Yeah, the defense upgrade looks like a staple. I think so too. 4 down, 996 cards to go. Skateboards. Exactly. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Unreal. All right, cool. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Feel free to hang out after I leave. But yeah, I'll flip it back over to the stream. I'll probably get out of here. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope Bitcoin continues to absolutely rip. But got the rally cap on for a reason. And yeah, we'll see you on the other side. We're back tomorrow with another episode of The Game Seller.
Amazing stuff. See you later.
Later, bro. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye, guys. Cool. All right. So there you have it. Quick and easy one today. I think honestly, like, everyone's going to be pretty distracted with the market. So here's the hope in your bags. Go to absolute Valhalla, and we see you there. Some fun parallel stuff coming up too. So keep it locked on the timeline. We have Game Seller back tomorrow. We have Austin White back on Friday. And then we pick it back up again on Monday with another Austin and then Money Plane show on Tuesday. But thanks for hanging with us, guys. And oh, show mug. Yeah. You're right. I forgot to show it off today. That's Big Chief, man. It's a vintage mug. My girlfriend's grandparents. It's like the best diner mug. So good. Who doesn't love the Big Chief? Am I right? All right. Have a good day, guys. See ya.